Recent changes in U.S. travel guidance and airline behavior are quietly changing what passengers are expected to wear at airports. Over the past year, airlines have become far more strict about appearance, and many travelers don't realize this shift is already happening. Following a late 2025 push to improve airport order and reduce onboard conflicts, several airlines began tightening how they interpret their dress and conduct policies. Carriers like Spirit have recently updated internal guidelines and contracts of carriage, giving frontline staff broader discretion at the gate. That means decisions about boarding are increasingly being made on the spot, sometimes based on how a passenger looks or what they're wearing. I've gone through updated airline policies, internal guidance language, and hundreds of recent traveler complaints. What stands out is a clear pattern. There are 10 specific clothing choices seniors are making right now that are leading to extra screening, uncomfortable confrontations, delays, and in some cases, denied boarding as we move into 2026. Most people never hear about this until it happens to them. Here's what airlines and airports don't clearly explain, starting with the most common trap seniors walk into without realizing it. Number 10. Graphic t-shirts with text or images. Graphic t-shirts are quietly becoming one of the easiest ways to attract unwanted attention at the gate. Earlier in 2025, Spirit Airlines updated its contract of carriage language, and shirts with bold images or strong messaging are now more likely to be questioned, even if they've never caused issues before. A 72-year-old traveler from Tampa learned this the hard way. He wore a Vietnam veteran shirt featuring a rifle graphic, something he'd flown in for over a decade without incident. This time, a gate agent flagged it as potentially offensive imagery and warned it could violate appearance standards. "I've worn this for 15 years, he said. No one ever said a word. What's changed isn't the shirt, it's how airlines apply discretion. Most major carriers now allow staff to restrict boarding if clothing is considered lewd, obscene, or offensive. The key issue is that these terms aren't tightly defined. Interpretation is left largely to individual gate agents, especially in situations where airlines want to avoid complaints or onboard conflicts. Your best move? Don't wear graphic t-shirts to the airport. Pack them in your checked bag or carry-on instead. Choose solid colors or simple patterns when flying. If you do wear a message shirt, keep it text-only, neutral, and non-provocative. Extra tip? Patriotic themes are usually fine, but imagery involving weapons, violence, or political messaging is increasingly risky, even when the intent is respectful. What feels harmless to you may be viewed differently by a stressed gate agent working under tighter rules. Number 9. Pajamas and slippers. Yes, this one surprises most people. Over the past year, airlines have become far less tolerant of sleepwear at the airport. Following late 2025 discussions around travel decorum and passenger conduct, crews have been encouraged to intervene earlier when clothing is seen as overly casual or inappropriate for shared spaces. A 69-year-old woman flying from Seattle to Boston wore matching travel pajamas on a red-eye flight. During boarding, a flight attendant pulled her aside and told her she would need to change or risk being removed from the flight. "I thought comfort was allowed," she said. "I paid over $300 for this ticket." Here's the reality. Pajamas and slippers are not formally banned, but airlines are increasingly using broad civility and appearance standards to manage situations before they escalate. Cabin crews now receive guidance that includes addressing attire that could lead to complaints, safety issues, or onboard disputes, especially during boarding. Your best defense? Choose athleisure instead of sleepwear. Joggers paired with a hoodie or soft jacket provide the same comfort without being labeled as pajamas. Travel-focused brands like Athleta and Eddie Bauer offer pants that stretch and breathe but still look presentable in public spaces. Rule of thumb: if it's something you'd normally wear to bed, don't wear it to the airport. Save it for the flight bag, not the boarding line. Think pajamas are risky? The next mistake can slow you down even if your outfit looks perfectly normal. Number 8. Shoes with metal details or thick soles. Footwear is becoming a bigger issue at security as screening technology evolves. Newer CT-style scanners being introduced across airports in 2026 are far more sensitive than older machines, especially when it comes to metal hidden in shoes. A 71-year-old traveler from Denver wore her favorite rhinestone-decorated sneakers through security. The scanner flagged her shoes 3 separate times, leading to a manual inspection and pat-down that took over 10 minutes. She missed her connection. "All because of my shoes," she said. What's causing this? Modern scanners can detect smaller metal components than ever before. Decorative studs, buckles, rhinestones, and even thick rubber soles with internal metal supports can trigger alerts, even when nothing is actually wrong. Your smart move? Wear simple, slip-on sneakers with minimal hardware. Shoes designed for walking comfort without metal elements pass through screening more smoothly. Models like Skechers Go Walk or Vionic slip-ons are popular with older travelers because they balance support and easy screening. Pack embellished or heavy shoes in your luggage instead. And if you use metal orthotics or medical inserts, let the TSA officer know before screening begins. That single step often prevents repeat scans and saves valuable time. Number 7. Compression socks that are too tight. Compression socks can be helpful for circulation, but wearing the wrong type can actually create new problems, both at security and during the flight itself. A 66-year-old traveler from Miami wore prescription-strength compression stockings rated at 30 to 40 mmGh. At security, she struggled to remove them when asked, slowing the line. Later, during the flight, her feet became painfully swollen. "The nurse told me to wear compression," she said. "No one explained which kind." Here's what many travelers aren't told. Medical-grade compression, typically anything above 30 mmGh, is designed for clinical use, not long airport lines or repeated screening. For most passengers, especially seniors, that level of pressure is unnecessarily restrictive and difficult to manage during travel. Your safer option, choose moderate compression socks in the 15 to 20 mmGh range. These improve circulation without cutting off comfort or causing removal issues at security. Brands such as Sockwell and Vim and Viger are popular among frequent travelers because they offer support without excessive tightness. One small adjustment that helps: put compression socks on at the gate, not at home. This reduces swelling before screening and makes security checks easier. If you do require medical-grade compression, keep a doctor's note with you. It won't exempt you from screening, but it often helps explain delays and avoid unnecessary stress. But even perfect compression socks won't protect you if you make this next mistake, one that's quietly costing seniors time and money. Number 6. Bulky jackets and vests with multiple pockets. Clothing designed to carry everything can backfire at airport security. Jackets and vests with excessive bulk or too many pockets are increasingly being pulled aside for extra screening. A 70-year-old man from Chicago wore a 12-pocket travel vest he had purchased specifically for flying. At security, he was required to empty every pocket, after which the vest was screened separately. Total delay, 18 minutes. "I bought this for travel," he said. "Now it's a liability." What's rarely explained is that garments with more than a few pockets are more likely to trigger additional checks. Modern scanners often can't easily distinguish between pocket contents and potential threats, especially when items overlap or shift. A better approach: wear a simple fleece, cardigan, or lightweight jacket with no more than 2 pockets. Carry essentials in a small crossbody bag instead of loading them into clothing. Brands like the North Face and Patagonia offer streamlined outerwear that moves through security with fewer issues. Backup plan? If you rely on a multi-pocket vest for comfort or mobility, pack it in your carry-on and put it on after clearing security. You'll still have the functionality, just without the delay. Number 5. White or light-colored pants. This isn't about looking formal or following a dress code. It's about protecting the clothes you paid for. A 67-year-old traveler from Atlanta wore white linen pants to the airport. In the boarding area, someone bumped into her, spilling coffee down her leg. The stain never came out. Replacement cost? $89. "I didn't even spill it," she said. "I was just standing there." Here's the reality most people overlook. Airport floors, airplane seats, armrests, and lavatories are exposed to constant spills, cleaning chemicals, and residue from thousands of travelers every day. Light-colored fabrics show everything: stains, smudges, and discoloration, often permanently. What works better? Dark travel pants in navy, black, or charcoal. They hide stains, resist wear, and look polished. Brands like Chico's and Talbot's make wrinkle-resistant dark pants designed specifically for long travel days. Save white or light-colored pants for your destination. Pack them carefully instead of wearing them through the airport. 3 rules that prevent most clothing problems in 2026. Before we move on, these 3 simple rules can eliminate the majority of clothing-related issues seniors face while traveling. Rule 1. If an item has bold text, images, or heavy decoration, pack it. Don't wear it to the airport. Rule 2. Keep everything dark, simple, and easy to remove. Dark pants, plain shoes, and minimal jewelry move through airports with fewer problems. Rule 3. Dress one level above pure comfort. If you'd wear it to the grocery store, slightly upgrade it for air travel. Following these 3 rules alone can help you avoid most of the clothing conflicts reported by travelers heading into 2026. Now, back to the specific mistakes that continue to get seniors flagged. Number 4. Maxi dresses or long skirts that touch the ground. Long, flowing dresses may feel comfortable, but they create problems most travelers don't think about until it's too late. A 73-year-old woman from San Diego wore her favorite maxi dress to the airport before a cruise. By the time she boarded, the hem was stained with coffee, dirt, and unidentified liquids from the terminal floor. "I planned to wear it on my cruise," she said. "Now it's ruined." The issue is hygiene. Airport and airplane floors are among the dirtiest surfaces you'll encounter while traveling. Long hems drag through spills, bathroom residue, and debris, then follow you onto seats and into cabins. A smarter alternative? Wear ankle-length pants or capris instead. If you prefer to dress, choose knee-length or midi styles that stay at least 6 inches above the ground. Pack maxi dresses in a garment bag and wear them at your destination, where you can control the environment and keep them clean. Number 3. Tight jeans or pants with restrictive waistbands. This looks like a simple clothing choice, but for older travelers it can turn into a serious health issue. A 68-year-old woman flying from Boston wore tight-fitting skinny jeans on a 5-hour flight. By the time she landed, her legs were painfully swollen. She ended up visiting urgent care at her destination. The bill? $280. "I had no idea tight pants could cause something like this," she said. Here's what medical professionals consistently warn about. Restrictive clothing combined with long periods of sitting reduces blood flow in the legs. For passengers over 60, this significantly raises the risk of deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, a condition linked to blood clots and dangerous complications. Your strongest protection? Wear pants with stretch and room to move. High-waisted travel pants with elastic or flexible waistbands support circulation without pressure. Brands such as Spanx, Chico's, Zenergy, and Eileen Fisher are popular because they look polished while allowing natural movement. If you prefer jeans, choose stretch denim with at least 2% elastane and avoid tight cuts. When in doubt, size up, especially for longer flights. Comfort here isn't just about feeling better, it's about reducing health risks. Think tight pants are just uncomfortable? The next mistake can actually get you stopped during screening. Number 2. Underwire bras and metal belt buckles. Screening technology has become far more sensitive, and certain everyday items are now more likely to trigger alerts. Many travelers are surprised to learn that underwire bras and metal belt buckles are among the most common causes of additional screening for older passengers. A 71-year-old woman from Phoenix was pulled aside after her underwire bra flagged the scanner. A female officer conducted a chest pat down. "It was humiliating," she said. "I'm 71 years old. What changed?" What's changed is the equipment. Newer scanners can detect smaller metal components than older machines. Underwires, belt buckles, metal clasps, and reinforced seams can all appear as anomalies that require follow-up screening. Your best strategy? Wear wireless bras or supportive sports bras when flying. Brands like Soma, Wacoal, and Jockey offer comfortable, wire-free options designed for fuller figures. Skip metal belts when possible, or use belts with plastic or fabric buckles. Even better, wear pants that fit well without needing a belt. One practical tip: keep a lightweight scarf in your carry-on. If additional screening is required, you can request a private area, which many travelers find more comfortable and dignified. Number 1. Anything you can't quickly remove at security. This is the single most common mistake causing stress, delays, and missed connections for older travelers heading into 2026. A 74-year-old couple traveling from Dallas wore lace-up boots, layered sweaters, and multiple necklaces. At security, each item had to be removed and re-screened. The process took over 20 minutes. They missed their connection and paid $450 to rebook. "We didn't realize we'd have to take everything off," the husband said. "No one ever explained it." Here's the reality. Current security procedures often require removing shoes, outer layers, belts, and any accessories that trigger scanners. The issue isn't what you're wearing, it's how quickly you can take it off and put it back on. If removal takes longer than about 30 seconds, delays multiply quickly. Use this simple 3-step system. Footwear: wear slip-on shoes with no laces or buckles. Layers: limit yourself to one outer layer that comes off easily. Accessories: keep jewelry minimal. Small earrings and a basic watch are usually enough. Practice once at home. Set a 30-second timer and remove your shoes, jacket, and belt. If it feels rushed or awkward, simplify your outfit before travel day. I'm breaking down all 7 of those signals in the next video. Watch it before your next trip. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these mistakes have you made before? Have you ever been stopped or delayed because of what you were wearing? Share your experience in the comments. It helps other travelers avoid the same problems. If this was useful, subscribe. We cover senior travel every week. Thanks for watching, and travel safe.